Hi guys, welcome to day something of the apocalypse. I've lost track already, but welcome to your second workout. I have got two very super helpers here today. Max, not quite sure what he's doing there, just kind of generally lying down, and then Bailey's out there somewhere, I don't know, doing something probably not actually that helpful. Anyway, the reason why I look a bit red is because I've just done the workout that I'm about to give to you guys, and I can guarantee you it's a goodie. Define good, I'm not sure. Yeah? No, I'm not picking you up. Anyway, right, so as usual, I'm going to post this up. Okay, I'm going to post this up on the Silver Dragons group and on the YouTube channel. Wow. And yeah. Right, here's your workout. I've discovered it's not backwards. It looks backwards to me, but it's not backwards to you. Anyway, warm up. So I'm going to go and demonstrate the movements in a second. Hi Bailey. Warm up. We've got, similar to the other day, 100 skips if you have a skipping rope. Bailey, you need to move, darling. Thank you. Here's a pen. Or 50 fast feet. You do that, either of those two things once, alright, and then you're going to move into 2 rounds, 5 walkouts, 7 wall push-ups, and 9 air squats. Alright, so I'm going to demonstrate that stuff for you now. Okay. Oh, thank you, Max. You can play with that. Alright, so you guys know skipping. Careful, darling. You know skipping, I'm not going to demo that for you, but fast feet, hopefully you can see my feet. You're going to start with your feet together and then literally just out and in. Alright, so that's our fast feet. Try and switch legs every now and again so you know which way you're going. Alright, if kind of running with that is a bit too tough, you can just slow it down a bit so it's less fast feet. Alright, then your walkouts, so remember if you want to do them on the ground, you're popping your hands down to the ground, walking your way out, then walking your way back in again. Alright, try and keep those knees a little bit straight so you're getting a little bit of a hamstring stretch. Alright, or you can come to your box, or more likely your couch or a chair. Remember to have that chair up against something so it's not going to move. Walk your feet out, walk your feet back in. There's 1. Feet out, feet back in. There's 2. Alright, wall push-ups we also did the other day. Hands below shoulder height, tucking your elbows back in towards your sides. Alright, so you're not dropping your forearms against the wall. That's not very nice for your elbows, alright? You're going to tuck your elbows into your sides. Okay? And then, Bailey, can you stand over to the side, please? Thank you, darling. And then 9 air squats. Alright, so just coming down to your full depth squat that you can keep tidy, or coming down to a couch or a chair as well. Alright, so there's your warm up. Easy peasy, pretty much similar to the other day. Alright. Okay, now we're going to do some accessory work. So accessory work, complementing the stuff that we do. Now's a nice chance to do some accessory work. In the gym often we get a bit carried away with all the crazy stuff and don't do this, so we're going to do accessory stuff. So the green. So every 90 seconds for 9 minutes, so you need some kind of timing facility, 8 Bulgarian split squats, and 8 bent over row. Alright, so I'm going to go through what those are, but also the options for you. The Bulgarian split squat is similar to a lunge. So if you are a person that is unable to do a lunge, you're going to do the alternative, which I'm going to give you in a second. Alright, so I'll put that back up there. Balancing that precariously on my window. Eek. Put that in there. Alright, so Bulgarian split squat. So remember you have your back foot up on a couch or a chair. Like so. I'm going to do my other leg, it's easier. Alright. You're going to kind of jump your front foot out a bit while keeping your balance. Yeah. And then you're going to come down into the similar to a lunge. Whoa. Without falling over. Alright. Now this front knee shouldn't be going past your toes. If you're too narrow, when you come down, that knee's going to be going too far forward. Alright? So that's why you need to jump that foot out, so that when you come down, your shin is almost vertical. Okay? Your Your back knee doesn't need to touch the ground. Likelihood is you're not going to be flexible enough for that. Okay, so you're going to do 8 on each leg. Okay, if that is going to be too hard for you, okay, you're going to do a tempo air squat. So just our normal air squat, but you're going to count to 5 seconds on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back up. Okay, so you're still going to your full depth. Okay, you can also still do these down to a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back up. If you can reach it, you can have it. Get the step. Honestly, can I just set my children free in the neighbourhood? If they survive, it was meant to be. What do you reckon? Okay, probably not. Next apocalypse, maybe. Right, and then, so that was your Bulgarian split squats. Then your bent over row. Now, you can use any kind of weight you've got for this. If you have a kettlebell, alright, you've got a couple of options. You're going to be in that good morning position. So remember, that is your soft knees hinging at your hips, so your back is nice and flat, then holding your object and rowing into your chest. Okay, so if your object is heavy-ish, use 2 hands and row into your chest. If your object is lighter, you can go 1 hand. Alright, so if you've got a lighter dumbbell, lost my dumbbell, here it is. This looks giant, but it's not, it's only 6 kilos. Okay, so if you've got a lighter one, rowing in here. Don't let your shoulder collapse down at the bottom. So keep everything tight. You've got your shoulder blade pulled back towards the middle, rowing in. Okay, so you'll do 8 on each arm. If you're using something heavier, for example this kettlebell, flip it upside down if you need to, and then just rowing in towards your chest. Okay? Alright, so that's your bent over row. The really important thing there is what you're doing with your back. Alright, that good morning position, nice and tight. Don't let this happen. You're not going to get anywhere. So tight, flat back, shoulder blade squeeze back a bit, rowing in, not this. Okay, so that's the most important part of that. So, every 90 seconds, you see that, maybe? Every 90 seconds for 9 minutes. So basically it's 3 of each. If I mathed that one properly, okay? My chances of doing maths in the middle of the apocalypse is not very good. Right, anyway, WOD. After you've done that, you'll work out 3 rounds for time. RFT, 3 rounds for time. 100 single skips if you have a skipping rope, or 30 jumping jacks. 30 dumbbell or kettlebell sumo deadlift high pull, or if you haven't got a dumbbell or a kettlebell, 30 pillow thrusters. I'll be demonstrating these in a second. And 15 single arm devil's press. Again, I'll demonstrate that in a second, and all the modifications. Okay, right, put that there. So skipping, you know how to do. Just make sure if you're doing skipping that your calves are like as warmed up as they can be. So remember, we always do like calf pumps and things like that in the warm up, and calf stretching afterwards. Keep going with that, because I really don't want you guys to blow out a calf while you're in isolation. Okay, right, so single skips, or you guys, did you get it open? Good job. Sweet. So skipping, if you're not doing skipping, you're doing jumping jacks. Alright, 30 of them. If the jump part's too high, remember you can just do this kind of walking one. Alright, try and make it a little, you know, as fast as you can. Some kind of level where you're getting a little bit of a puff on. Alright, so that's the first bit. 30 dumbbell or kettlebell sumo deadlift high pull. I don't know if we've done this in class. I just did lots of them, they're actually quite hard. Alright, so your kettlebell's going to be between your feet. Can you see my feet? Oh, no, let me move back. Excuse me. Excuse me.
But you're not allowed to go past this row.
Okay. Now, if, so doing this again, that really key safety point is what's happening with your back. Exactly like a normal deadlift that we do with the barbell or a kettlebell. remember that this motion is your hip hinge, all right? So I'm not squatting, I'm coming down with my hips, and my back is nice and flat, all right? You're gonna grab your kettlebell and you're gonna bring it up, basically so that my elbows are high and the kettlebell comes up to where my chest is. So up, up, all right? Through the middle, you can get a little bit of power from this hip extension. I always talk about that. It's definitely a reason, right? You don't want to be doing all of this with your arms. They're going to get tired, okay? So up, up, back nice and flat, okay? If I demo that this way so you can see my elbows. See how my elbows come up nice and high? You're not lifting like this. Elbows are high, chicken wing, okay? Oh, man. This video thing's hard work. Anyway. Or if you haven't got something like that, pillow, got my trusty whatever this is now, pillow thruster. So hold this nice and high, full depth squat, press overhead. Squat, press overhead. Alright, again it's your full depth squat that you can do. I'm puffing. Or you can do it down to a box, exactly the same way we always do our squats. It's not actually that helpful, Max. Thank you. Cool. And the last one, 15 single arm devil's press. There's a reason why it's called devil's press. Not very PC, but that's okay. So you'll have a weight, okay? Excuse me, Max. Put your weight on whatever you're using for your burpee. So that might be your couch or your chair that's up against the wall, whatever you're using for that. Alright? Excuse me, Max, I just need this spot. Thank you. Alright? You're going to do your burpee. Then grab your weight, swing it between, and up overhead. Alright? Put it back. Hopefully so it doesn't roll off. Another burpee. Swing, up overhead. So devil's press is essentially a combination of a burpee plus a ground to overhead with the dumbbell. But for you guys, we're doing it from the height of whatever you're doing your burpee on. Okay? Plus, it's really hard with a 2-year-old in the way. Okay? Burpee, swing between, up overhead. Burpee, swing between, up overhead. Alright? Now remember, if you don't have a dumbbell or anything, use whatever you've got on hand, water bottle, drink bottle, milk bottle. Burpee, bottle, overhead. Burpee, bottle, overhead. Okay? Easy peasy. This is my second bottle of soda water. I've already used the first one for my mojitos. I might have to brave the supermarket soon so I can still have my mojitos. Help? What do you want help with?
Help, please.
Oh, okay.
Help, please.
No, you don't need help.
Help, please.
It was a very whiny voice. Yeah, it's all this left. Alright, so that's it. So that's, let me reiterate. So 3 rounds, 100 skips or 30 jumping jacks, 30 dumbbell or kettlebell sumo deadlift high pull, or 30 pillow thrusters, and 15 single arm devil's press. So 3 rounds of that, 4 times. Alright, and then you're done. Okay. Alright, enjoy that one. Hope you enjoyed your second video. I did. Alright, bye guys.